What's up, guys, and welcome to another part of the Are You Suspect Test ladder, where we are laddering to see if Alomomola should be banned or not. Now, I'm using a team that could show this past me. Big shouts to him. Kind of on tilt, though, with it. I was trying to get a bunch of games just so I can get the points early. Oh, thank you. Have fun. And this team loses to Flagon, and the other team I'm using loses to Glalie, Hitmonlee, and things like that. So we'll see how he can do. Thankfully, my opponent doesn't have a Flagon, though he does have a Glalie, which can be a little bit problematic if it is spikes. I want to lead off with Rotom, though, just because my opponent doesn't have, well, that looks like Sheer Force Showdown, doesn't have a ground type, and I can just spam Specs Thunderbolt. Pretty much just trying to weaken his team. Unfortunately, we don't have hazard control on this team. What I'm trying to do is, in this game, probably put him in range of just Scarf knockoff sweep from Drapion. So, Thunderbolt again, as he's able to U-turn out into what I'm expecting to be maybe Jordagon. And I do not have an answer to Sheer Force Jordagon. Like, he's definitely going for the Fire Punch here. I'm going to go out Slow King and allow my eject button to activate to bring in... Yep, because Fire Punch, I'm pretty sure it's Sheer Force. Sheer Force doesn't activate eject buttons. I completely forgot. Ah, I forgot that. That's annoying. We're going to go Doug. Because Doug covered potential Thunder Punch, and I could just do a damage. I don't even think Stone Edge knocks out this Uxie, but I'm going to go for it. As we're able to knock out Uxie, nice. So Uxie is gone, which means no more U-turn momentum. He does have the Volt Switcher in Rotom, but I can protect versus that and find out what he wants to do. Thing is, Glalie can come out now and go for the Ice Shard if it wants to. He does choose to go out to Emboar. Are you Scarf? Like, who you bluffing, bro? I'm a Protect right here. I love if he, or if he's banning into Sucker Punch, that'd be great too. We're going to Protect just to see what move he wants to go for as he goes with the Flare Blitz. And I'll go right onto my quote-unquote counter. My Eject button Slow King, which has to get the hell out of there. But it does get the recovery back. And I'll go out to Registeel because Registeel recovers the most back from leftovers, meaning he'll still be at full. Indeed. And we can go right out into Slow King again. The special. And just hit him up with the Recycle one more time because this allows me to repeatedly come in on Emboar and then just get momentum versus that. Rotom does come out. He should Volt Switch here. In fact, because Duckshow does nothing, I'm actually going to make the play out to that. Yeah, because I think he's choiced in a way, or he is choiced, and I'll be able to go for Earthquake right here. That's completely fine. I'm gonna go for Earthquake again. Like you're not switching out versus me. I don't care if you Leaf Storm. The point of me doing this is if he's not choice specs, I get to hard switch. I get to get my rocks out with Registeel. So I'll just go for Aerial Ace to deal damage. Maybe Edge is just a better play just to deal damage. Come on, hit. It's whatever happens. We'll just go for Earthquake and just weaken him. Earthquake into Stone Edge might have been able to take him out if he was offensive. Yeah, potentially. So that would have been great there. But it's Pokemon. What can I do? I can just go out to Drapion and knock him out with a knockoff. If he wants to go out to Emboar, great. He knocks out his choice item. I mean, I would have just loved to hit that Stone Edge versus Judd. But we are going to be able to knock it out with the knockoff. As you can see, it was Life Orb Sheer Force. Sheer Force obviously canceling out the... Sheer Force canceling out the Life Orb damage. I'm going to go Emboar just in case he does choose to go for Wild Charge. As he goes right for Flare Blitz. And we'll just Sucker Punch just for damage. Put him in range of the knockoff. Yeah, you don't need your item, fam. Let me just make sure Drapion does knock it out. I'm positive it does with the knockoff. But I really, 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 really just want to make sure. Yep, cool. So, we'll be able to get a kill right here with the knockoff. That or do like 40% to Glalie. Honestly, I have no reason not to Poison Jab there, thinking about it. But we do so much to Glalie anyway. I'm not sure how much it matters. I feel like he'll double out into Emboar. Because that gives him the most out of the turn, or even Rotom. We'll be able to spam Poison Jab later, though. I'm going Register regardless. I want Rocks up. Because what Rocks do is it puts Glalie in range of the next knockoff. Hey, that's fine. I'm going to start spamming Seismic Toss now. You can't touch me. If you're running Spikes, you're probably running Ice Shard and you're probably running Ice Shard and the, what's the thing called? And Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry usually runs Spikes because that allows it to spike up versus Blastoise. Yeah, so we're able to get rid of Glalie while also keeping up Rocks, which limit Emboar switchings. And if Emboar wants to come out, I'm sacking Slowking because Slowking does nothing to him. If Rotom comes out, I click Seismic Toss twice because of 2 KOs, even if he wants to trick me. Yeah, so we tanked this. And again, Seismic Toss, well, it almost took KOs. That's fine. Hit. Thank you. And what I can do is just go to Drapion. Knock him out with the knockoff. I'm assuming it's Cobra Berry Slowking. I guess it could be Trick Room. If it's Trick Room, then my own Slowking beats it with Scalds plus wearing down the turns. But yeah, but I forgot we still have our eject button, so we can go right out to Rotom and go right for the Specs Thunderbolt and win the game. Don't even have to go for Leaf Storm. Beautiful. I forgot my eject button was still activated, unactivated because of the Sheer Force. I usually play around like I pivot it into Emboar, and if it's choice based on the damage, then I get to knock it out with like Pursuit Trapping Dougie. And Wild Charge doesn't knock me out anyway. Clean. And my boy Drapion is going to end this like he always does, with a knockoff. How did a mic was dropped? Good game. I like his name, Yaymore Laddering. It's so enthusiastic, isn't it? I wonder if Envy's up, because I'm actually supposed to be recording something with him. But in any case, hopefully we can get a few more games. Oh, MB told me he'd be ready in 5. Well, I'm going to tell him I'll be ready in 20 minutes because I'm going to keep recording. I want to get a couple more games done, if anything. I lost like 4 games to Baton Pass, guys. It was like the Smeargle dual screen cotton guard pad. Basically, it came down to if I ever crit Dredagon. And every single time I played it, I hit it with Earthquakes, I hit it with Flare Blitz, I hit it with everything, and never... No crit, and obviously it crits a 6.25% chance, which is honestly just rounds down to 6% because it's Pokemon. Pokemon rounds down, so it's 6% chance to crit, right? But nah, not that Drapion, because that Drapion has battle armor. Thinking about it now, how do you beat that? How do you beat that thing? We have another game. Ironically, even though it might not look that threatening, Scrafty destroys us, and Dugtrio limits so many plays you can make. I'm going to over-register because I want Rocks up. This is not the lead I wanted. Where's the Ambipom lead? Alright, so thankfully my opponent decides to do the same thing. If he's Life Orb, he 2 KOs me. Otherwise, he does not. And also, if he's not running... Well, he took his me without Rocks anyway, but at least we're able to get rid of Dugtrio. Alright, now fear the Sucker Punch. No. I have to go to... You know what the bad part about going Drapion is? One, it lets Hitmontop... Okay, one, we're going for Pursuit. Because I can't let him trap me later if he Rapid Spins. It lets Hitmontop come in, and it lets Scrafty come in. 2 Pokemon that straight up sweep me. So I went for Pursuit there basically because if he did choose to switch out into Hitmontop, which would, one, be able to knock off and Rapid Spin away my hazards, Dugtrio could still come in and Revenge Kill my Choice Band and Emboar. My opponent decided to go out into Clawitzer. I'm going to go out into my Slowking just as a pivot. I do take 1 Dark Pulse, and if he wants to go for Water Pulse or Aura Sphere, the eject button will activate, and I'll be able to go right to Rotom, and my opponent does not have a Grass Resist, and we're getting a kill with the Leaf Storm is what I'm trying to say. So, Klawitzer is gone. But either way, I'm still hella scared of Scrafty. Apom comes out. I feel like Slowking is just the play. Takes the fake out. Maybe it wasn't the play, actually. I want to slack off just to see what he does. I don't have an item, so thanks. I will throw off a Scald here. I think it does the most damage in general. It just has the potential to burn. Like, Psyshock might actually hits Jolteon harder. But Scald. And he crits me right there with the second one. No. A little bit annoying. Dugtrio does not do anything. It does stop him from Volt turning around, but it doesn't do anything versus the majority of his team anyway. And what I can do is go right out to Drapion and click Poison Jab to knock him out. Poison Jab also can 2-hit KO Scrafty. Potentially. It's also my only play. But it just hits everything hard-ish. If he goes Hitmon top, I mean Slowking just gets to click... Slowking just gets to click the Scald, but it goes Jolteon. A knockoff should be able to knock out Jolteon after a bit of prior damage, and I expertly predict that Thunder Wave immaculately. Never mind, it's Quick Feet, so I wouldn't be able to outspeed with Drapion anyway. But we'll go for Leaf Storm here, because it does knock out Jolteon, and the Scrafty is going to be able to come out. If it's High Jump Kick Scrafty, I lose, unless it misses. If it's Drain Punch Scrafty at +1, it doesn't knock me out. The Hitmon top is his play of choice, however. That man really trying to get a free setup. I'm going to Leaf Storm do as much as possible. Aerial Ace does not knock me out. And we can go right out into Emboar. What if he's max speed and I regret this? Don't be max. You have 262 speed. Do not invest into that. I think he invested into that. I'm actually scared. I'm legitimately scared right now. That Leaf Storm. Okay, that's Specs Leaf Storm at -2. So it's not really -2 because it's Specs. Okay, thank you. So I went for the Banded Flare Blitz, and Scrafty can take one, but I don't think it recovers enough. It needs High Jump Kick to knock me out here too. I don't even know if High Jump Kick knocks me out. Scrafty's so weak. We're faster, and Emboar is able to come through, thankfully. Okay, that was a scary game. Let me text Envy and tell him that. Wait a bit, because I'm finishing up a recording, sort of. Wait a bit, finishing up a recording. Let me ask if we can do this at 2 for Tony. Can we do this at like 2? Okay. And I play BKC this round for the tournament. Okay. All right, Kevin. Be prepared for my Snorlax. I mean, you probably will be because I've used it every single round, and it's only been 2 rounds. I play BKC. It's been a while since I played Kevin in a tournament. We're usually tournament buddies, or have been in the past. But yeah, I do want to know your thoughts on the Alomomola suspect text. Honestly, I don't think Alomomola is broken. I don't find it broken. I don't find it suspect worthy. I think if anything, Alomomola plus Dougie is what is the problem, because that stops Pokemon like Magneton, which would otherwise not give a crap at all about Alomomola from spamming Volt Switch. But that's just my opinion. Very weak. We're very weak to Rhyperior. I'm not saying him. We're very weak to Rhyperior. Defogger could potentially Braviary. I want to lead off with Register because it beats everything on this side, and on this side it just loses to everything. So that's a 50-50 if I get this lead matchup right, okay? And Jolteon's the fastest Pokemon on his team, so he's leading off with that. But the way I'm winning this game is more likely with Scarf Drapion. It has a speed tier which outspeeds everything, and I can just click knockoff. So, come on. I got the 50-50 right. So we can go right for the stall. Even if it's sub bulk up, 1, I don't die to super power, even if it's banded. 2, even if it's sub bulk up, I have Thunderbolt. As you can see, you're like, why the hell do I have Thunderbolt? It breaks Braviary sub and allows me to go for the Toxic on it, beating sub bulk up. Look at this special attack. Do we have investment? Is it just that high? That's a lot. My boy has 24 Spatak. Hold on, that might be doing damage to Blastoise. Let me check this. Registeel. 24. I haven't been seismic tossing every Blastoise I see just because I'm assuming it's piss poor special attack. But hold up. If this is doing some damage, Let me see. Let me see, Blastus. Where you at, buddy? That's more damage than... Wow. Alright, so now I know whenever I see a Blastus, I'm going to silent toss it. So he does U-turn out into Delphox the God. I'm going to go out Slowking right here. Because that man power herbed me. But that doesn't matter because now you're trapped. He stole my eject button though. But wait, you can't touch me now. Nice, I can just slack off. But now I know he, I think if you steal an eject button before it activates, I can't recycle it. I'm pretty positive that's how it works because it's something like that in Little Cup. So he doesn't have a Scald switching. However, I do want to slack off because if he does choose to go for Shadow Ball, or not Shadow Ball, excuse me, Solar Beam. Well, I just lost my fighting immunity. I didn't realize that he would run Solar Beam on this set when you run Fire Blast, Calm Mind, something like that. But, I mean, at least we're going to be able to kill the Delphox right here with Dugtrio. But now we're going to be losing to... Yo, now we're going to lose to Rhyperior. We're going to lose to Hitmonlee. I hope it's Scarf Hitmonlee and I can just go for Protect and cause it to knock itself out. That's like my only saving grace right here. That if Hitmonlee comes out and I go for the... Alright, this is how we're going to be Hitmonlee if it's Scarf. If he comes out right now and goes for Jump Kick as I go for Protect, he takes the 50% plus the Rocks damage, which means he's 2-hit killed by it. I sack something, then I go back into Dugtrio and... Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, wait. Still faster, buddy. Still faster. By the way, guys, Earthquake is stronger than Airless, even if it's super effective, just so you guys know. Airless is only there to check a weakened Virizion. And by weakened, I mean it does like 94% to it. But Hitmonlee does not knock me out, and looks like it was normal gym fake out. So we're going to be able to knock this thing out with the Life Orb Earthquake, or at least bring it really close. Hitmonlee has piss poor defenses, so... Like, I think Caterpie deals with it better. So we're able to get rid of probably something that would have straight up swept us if he would have waited just a little bit. I don't think that was the turn to do it. I think you need a little bit of prior damage on Emboar. And like one hit on Drapion before you should start going for your normal gem unburdened strats. But Jolteon comes out. And I'm looking for my counter. And to this day I'm still looking for my counter. So we're going to allow him to knock us out. Hold up. I don't see an item. The Sewer Power is coming out. Choice Advantage Sewer Power. We are getting a kill. Braviary dies. Cinccino dies. Or Cinccino, however you want to say it. Rhyperior is 2-hit KO'd. And I'm hoping he goes Rhyperior. Thankfully, he does. And that, I think, just sets up for Drapion just winning. Yeah, Drapion literally just wins now. Rhyperior cannot outspeed me. We do see the leftovers. I'm 229. Its max is 196. And now we can click knockoff and win, or just wall his entire team with Registeel. Those are the two things we could do right now. So, Rhyperior does go down. I'm hoping it is sub-bulk up Braviary, so I get to show off the Thunderbolt on Registeel. Man, I was on tilt right before I started recording. Good lord. But everybody kept critting the Blastoise. Oh, man. That's why I stopped using that team, too. Cinccino does come out. I don't see a reason not to go out into my... there's no reason not to go out into Registeel. Because Registeel eats all its hits for... Registeel literally eats that for breakfast. Look at that. That's 2 turns of leftovers recovery back. So I'll hit him up the Seismic Toss. As he U-turns out into one of his many counters to Registeel. The Braviary. Nice. And I don't see leftovers. We're going to sack Rotom. Emboar is still useful because of Strong Sucker Punch. It is Bandit, a Strong Sucker Punch. And also, too, the Braviary has to go for Super Power, so I can just follow it up with a Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm should be able to pick off Braviary regardless of the resistance. It also knocks out Jolteon, as well as picking off Cinccino. And I couldn't obviously go for the Volt Switch because of the Volt Absorb. Even though I have seen like 2 or 3 Quick Feet Jolteons since I've been laddering, because it just outspeed. It basically gets the 1.5 speed boost and doesn't care about the burn. But yeah, Emboar Strong Sucker Punch is still very useful. U-turn can pick me off, but all it does is put him in range of the knockoff. And Braviary is going to come out. I do outspeed Braviary with my Scarf Drapion, and I can just click knockoff twice and win the game. So Braviary, goodbye. Serious? You good, bro? All right, so Braviary goes down. It was Choice Scarf Braviary, okay. I guess based on the damage, I could assume so, because it would have done a ton more to Rotom if it was banded. It would have done about 80% if it was banded. But Cinccino is going to come out. Even if this is Scarf, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it's banded too. Banded or the King's Rock. If he was King's Rock, maybe he should have tried to attack my Registeel down. I'm not sure though. So we're facing the exact same team. This will be fun. This will definitely be fun. Best Pokemon to lead off versus this guy is Rotom. It's just so good. But I know his entire sets just like he knows mine. And probably going to have a lot of trapping going on. I got to keep Registeel alive because Registeel can 1v1 the majority of his team. Like straight up. I'm leading off with Specs Rotom because it outspeeds Emboar and can Volt Switch. If Duckshot comes out, I don't really care. Yeah, and his thought process is the same. I feel like he Leaf Storm here. I'm going to go for Leaf Storm on my own. I think Volt Switch is the better play. However, weakening this thing for Dugtrio's Stone Edge would be great. And Leaf Storm just does so much to him. So he tricks me with the choice specs. Cool. I'm going to click Volt Switch now. As I win 2 speed ties. Should I make the Dugtrio play? That is just a terrible play. I want to make the Dugtrio play so badly. So badly. Emboar doesn't do enough for me to warrant keeping it alive. Well, now it does. I'm gonna double onto my Rotom, expecting his, not his Dugtrio to come out, but I mean this works out for me anyway because I can go for Leaf Storm. And I don't care what comes out. I don't care if it's Registeel or not. He's gonna have to double if he goes Registeel, and if he goes Drapion, this is gonna take a lot of damage. One might say a hell of a lot. No, just me. Cool. And we'll sack our Emboar, as it's not actually a sack because he chooses to go for the Pursuit. And once again, we're just going to double out into our Rotom. I think Scarf Drapion was his way of winning. I thought, anyway. We're going to double out to Rotom because I expect Slowking. And I get a kill with Leaf Storm. If he does Pursuits, that's... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's completely fine. I expect Slowking to want to come out because it's a pivot. It's how you should be playing with this team. What's this guy's name, man? Why'd you have to let me know this? I don't care. But Slowking is the answer, as I can now click Leaf Storm one last time. I'm actually going to click Volt Switch here. I'm clicking Volt Switch here. There's no way he goes hard. Yep. Nice. So we're going to be able to get rid of Registeel with 2 Earthquakes. And that was just the mon I really needed for Drapion to potentially win. Like, Drapion is looking so good versus him. His Drapion's low. I'll be able to Earthquake this thing twice. Yeah, he's able to get his rocks, but I can also protect versus the... I can also protect as he goes out to his Drapion. I can protect versus Drapion, which is what I was trying to say like 30 times. Goes for the knockoff. Dugtrio is still very useful for the Emboar. Whenever that comes in, I trap it. I'm going to get up my rocks. I don't mind his Dugtrio coming in. I do not mind Dugtrio coming in at all. I just want rocks to weaken him for more knockoff. Pretty much, I click knockoff now. If Dugtrio comes in and revenge kills me, I go out to my Drapion and click knockoff and smack something. So, beautiful. And he doesn't 2KO me here, and I can literally click Seismitoss. So, again, Dugtrio comes out. I don't care because I get to click knockoff now. We already know he's Life Orb. And we go right out to Drapion. We are Scarf. And we I could go for Pursuit, to be honest, too. But I think knockoff is just a better play. Yes, it still does allow his Dugtrio to run around versus me. But I mean, like, one, I'll 2KO his Drapion. Or I should 2KO Drapion. Rotom will go down. Emboar will not appreciate its item going. Actually, Emboar might appreciate its item going. Because now that would mean that... it depends. If each sacks Dugtrio... I'd actually love if he sacked Dugtrio. Or Rotom. Rotom is still very, very, very useful versus me, though. It's just something that allows me not to Earthquake him. But if he does sack Duck Trio, I get to click Thunderbolt with my Rotom, so. I think he should just go Emboar. Allow me to knock it off. And then allow me to Sucker Punch. Because, yeah, he does go Emboar. Damage. And what I could do is pivot into Slowking. Yeah, I can pivot into Slowking. If he chooses to go for the Wild Charge, he'll take the Recoil, and I'll be able to Poison Jab, knock him out. Yep. There's that. I just want to Calc Sucker Punch on Duck Trio. Emboar. Adamant. Duck Trio. Sucker Punch 100% kills without any... this is minus defense. I'm guessing it dies anyway. Good lord, why do you kill with just plus attack? Calm down, bro. So I'm going to go out to Drapion here and just click Poison Jab. Poison Jab will be able to also kill Duck Trio easily. So Poison Jab. And the thing is, if he goes that, doesn't he have to switch out anyway? So, like, how do you pivot? I even get a poison on him too, which is great. He doesn't pivot into this though, well. Not at all. Like, Duck Trio dies, Emboar dies, Rotom dies, and now his Slowking is poison without its eject button. So, now it also has a hard time switching into things. I understand why he saved the Duck Trio, because it can trap my Emboar. But, as you can see, Drapion is just so good versus him, right? It's just so good versus him. He should go Drapion. Yeah. I'm not risking the speed tie now right now. I'm going to go Emboar. I don't need Emboar. Oh, we actually live it. That's cool. So I can just proceed to go for a Sucker Punch right here and weaken him a bit. I don't know if he'll let me Sucker Punch him, actually. Oh, he does. So he lets me kill him the rocks. How much do you do to Slowking? Slowking. Bold. Because I don't want to risk the speed tie if I don't have to. That is nothing. So we go Slowking. We get the regen. And we sack Duck Trio. Oh, wait. I already lost my item, too. Knockoff still has a chance to kill. It doesn't, but if it crits me, it does. I am Bold Slowking, correct? I just can't kill. Yeah. So nice, now we don't have to risk any speed tie, and I can just click knock off a few times and win. Not even knock off, honestly. I could just go out to Drapion and click Poison Jab again, because Poison Jab prevents Emboar from coming out. I don't even know what's the point of protecting. Basically, I gotta put, because Emboar doesn't have an item anymore, it's a little bit more annoying for my knockoff to deal with. But, yeah, because then he can now go for Psyshock. He has to go for Psyshock here, doesn't he? I guess he could go for Scald. I'm winning the game with knockoff. That's my way I'm winning the game. Or I'm gonna attempt to win the game anyway. Actually, I think Duck Trio's the play. Well, basically, had he went for Scald, I could have Pursuit Trapped him, which was my plan. But now we have to go for a Speed Tie. I've never won the Speed Tie when it's Dougie v Dougie. And it seems I never will. He said sorry for winning a Speed Tie? Hello? Why? It is what it is. I'm not sure why he's protecting again, because he doesn't... I guess he always has a sack of Slowking. But, yeah. So, Rotom dies. If I win that, it made it so much easier. Now, I think I'm going to end up losing. It depends how the endgame goes. Is he going to side shock here or scald? He has no reason not to scald. Huh. I gotta go Rotom anyway. Please don't get burnt. Thank you. And now we have the chance to win. Because I clicked Thunderbolt that knocks out Rotom. If Ember was still choice, it'd be so much easier to win. So it comes down to this 50-50, doesn't it? I'm going Drapion. Am I? Yeah, I'm going Drapion. If he Flare Blitz, he wins. Good game. Well played. If not, I then click Pursuit. Do I actually have to click Pursuit if that happens? I'm making the play, but Drapion. Oh, Ember. Nice. I don't think he takes enough recoil though. I got the play right. Nice. We win. Because if he doubles back out into Ember, he dies with recoil to knock. I think knock kills Ember anyway, like regardless of recoil, because knock does 17 min. So we're able to knock the thing out. And Ember dies with recoil. Let me make sure we're not max. I'm pretty sure we're not. No, this kills. This kills 100%. This does kill. It does 17 min. I know we're Adam at max speed. This does 17 min to no item. Good game. Not bad. Nice mirror matchup to do it, and I was able to pull through. I guess I have to win a 50-50. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to give me your thoughts on Alomomola. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, friends.